distribution company. Is this what's going to replace mainstream telly?
No, it's not going to replace it. Television is here to stay for ages. In fact, the greatest value of many of the viral videos online are videos that are clips from TV shows. But, you know, this is a new market. 10 years ago, the only thing we knew about clips was You've Been Framed, and that was the sort of popular show in mainstream television. Now here we are 10 years on. 40 billion video clips were served online last year. It'll probably be an even higher number this year. Around those clips, advertisers are starting to put messages as well. So the public loves watching them. A business is developing around them. So for people here at the Media Festival, they need to start thinking about it.
So that's a business case. Is there also a case from the point of view of television producers that the people who make these things could be the mainstream television program makers of the future?
One of the most exciting things about phenomena like YouTube is that the next generation of creative talent is already advertising itself. And quite unlike previous generations of talent, they have the understanding of how to make video, they have the technology to do it, they have the means to distribute it because they can put it up on Bebo or YouTube or whatever it is. And so, yes, the next generation of talent is already advertising itself to us. They're not rivaling TV, they will move into TV. In fact, there are already examples, even on BBC Three, of comedy shows where the people doing the sketches were recruited from YouTube.
But there is a possibility, isn't there, even, that, Evan, that younger people in particular may spend more and more time consuming this kind of thing. They may never kind of acquire the habit of watching what we would call proper TV.
That's true. I mean, there's a huge shift in television consumption patterns among especially the younger demographic. They're spending so much of their time online, on social networks, on IM, on email, on YouTube, but there's simply not enough hours in the day to maintain that old TV viewing habit. But it's not black and white. I think what's emerging is a really interesting symbiotic relationship between old media and new media, if you will. As Peter was saying, one of the most popular things to consume online are clips and highlights of TV programs, but they're put online. Also parodies, fan passion shows, things that play off of old media but are put in a new media environment. I can give you an example on Bebo. We have
very quickly, if you would.
Sure. We had a Bebo user who's very passionate about Hollyoaks go out in the street and interview people about their views of last week's episode, and he called it Hollyoaks on the Street. A guy named Tom Furlow, and he has now become part of our sort of content producer family, and we have him out doing other original content productions. But my point is that he started with a Hollyoaks.
Indeed.
And don't panic, news clips are popular too.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Evan Cohen and Peter Bazalgette, thanks very much. Back to you then from Edinburgh. Back to you in the studio, Maxine.
Nick, thank you very much indeed. Talk to you later. Let's go.